you ever felt stuck? Like no matter what you do, your life just doesn't seem to move forward? I've been there. At one point in my life, I was overwhelmed, constantly anxious, and honestly, just surviving day by day. I thought I needed more money, better luck, or some kind of external miracle. But what I truly needed was an internal shift. What I'm about to share with you isn't based on theory or some motivational fluff. These are the 7 mindset shifts that changed my life instantly. Not over months or years, but the moment I decided to adopt them, everything began to change. If you stick with me through this video, I promise you'll walk away with tools that can help you transform your thinking, your habits, and ultimately, your life. Let's dive in. 1. Take full responsibility. This was the hardest, but most powerful mindset shift I ever made. For years, I blamed other people and circumstances for my problems. If only my boss wasn't such a jerk. If only I had better parents. If only life were fair. But one day, I read something that hit me like a punch to the gut. You might not be responsible for what happened to you, but you are responsible for how you respond. That changed everything. Taking full responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means accepting that your future is in your hands. Once I did that, I stopped waiting for someone to rescue me. I stopped expecting life to be fair. I realized that if I wanted change, I had to be the one to initiate it. It was terrifying at first, but over time, it became empowering. When I started taking ownership of my choices, habits, and thoughts, I began to regain control. And that control led to confidence. That confidence led to momentum. And momentum leads to change. This mindset is where all transformation begins. 2. Progress over perfection. Perfection was my prison. I used to think that if I couldn't do something perfectly, I shouldn't do it at all. Whether it was starting a business, going to the gym, or learning a new skill, I would obsess over every little detail, get overwhelmed, and quit before I even started. Then one day someone said to me, "Done is better than perfect." That quote shook me. I realized perfection was just fear in disguise, a fear of failure, judgment, and not being good enough. So I decided to let go of perfection and focus on progress. I told myself, just take one small step today, then another tomorrow. When I embraced progress over perfection, I started building momentum. I learned that consistency beats intensity. Small efforts, compounded over time, produce massive results. Now, I launch imperfect projects, make imperfect videos, and take imperfect actions. And you know what? It's those imperfect actions that changed my life. Progress. Perfection. Every single time. I am the creator, not the victim. I used to live in reaction mode. Waiting, complaining, blaming. I thought life was something that happened to me. But then I learned a powerful truth. I'm not a victim. I'm a creator. This mindset shift is about reclaiming your power. Victims say, "Why me?" Creators say, "What can I do about it?" I started asking better questions. Instead of, "Why is life so hard?" I asked, "How can I grow through this?" This mindset changed how I saw challenges. They stopped being punishments and started becoming opportunities. You are the author of your life. Every day is a blank page. You get to choose how you respond, how you grow, and what story you want to write. You're not stuck. You're not helpless. You're not broken. You're a creator. Start creating. 4. Small daily actions lead to big results. I used to overestimate what I could do in a week and underestimate what I could do in a year. This mindset shift taught me the power of consistency. Instead of trying to make massive leaps, I started focusing on small daily actions. 10 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes of journaling. At first, it didn't feel like much, but over time, I began to see changes. One book became 10. One healthy meal became a lifestyle. One saved dollar became financial security. The key is not intensity, it's consistency. I realized that greatness is built in tiny, often boring actions repeated daily. This mindset gave me peace. It took away the pressure to be perfect or achieve everything all at once. It reminded me that small hinges swing big doors. Take small steps every day and never stop. 5. Discomfort, growth. For a long time, I avoided anything uncomfortable. Difficult conversations, challenging goals, emotional healing. But the truth is, growth and comfort never coexist. Every meaningful breakthrough in my life came from moments of discomfort. The gym hurt. Publishing my first video scared me. Saying no to toxic people felt awkward. But those moments shaped me. Once I shifted my mindset to see discomfort as a signal of growth, I stopped running from it and started embracing it. Now, when something feels uncomfortable, I lean in because I know that's where the transformation happens. If you want to grow, stop chasing comfort. Start chasing challenges. 6. Environment shapes identity. This one hit me hard. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I looked around and realized my environment was keeping me small. Negative people, gossip, distractions. So I made changes. I distanced myself from toxic influence. I started following inspiring creators. I joined online communities that supported growth. I changed my physical space, decluttered my room, set up a vision board, made my workspace inspiring. And most importantly, I changed my mental environment. What I read, what I watched, what I said to myself. Little by little, my environment began to shape a new identity, one that believed in growth, purpose, and self-mastery. If you want to change your life, start by changing your environment. 7. Serve before you take. For a long time, I chased success for myself. I wanted more money, more recognition, more comfort. But I always felt empty. Then I learned a simple truth. Life gives to the givers. When I started asking, how can I serve, instead of what can I get, everything changed. Opportunities came, connections deepened, purpose returned. I started helping people without expecting anything in return. I started creating content that could genuinely help someone. This mindset took me out of survival and into significance. True success isn't about what you collect. It's about what you contribute. Serve first, the rest will follow. Final thoughts. These 7 mindsets didn't just change my life. They became my life. They helped me go from lost to focused, from stuck to growing, from surviving to thriving. Let's recap. Take full responsibility. Progress over perfection. I am the creator, not the victim. Small daily actions lead to big results. Discomfort, growth environment, shapes identity. Serve. Before you take, start with just one. Pick the one that resonates with you the most. Practice it daily. Then stack the others over time. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a new perspective. Because when you change your mindset, you change your energy. And when you change your energy, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your life. It all starts here. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with the mindset that resonated most with you. Until next time, keep growing, keep going, and never settle for less than the life you were meant to live.